Welcome back to Pac-12 football. Let's dive right into our players of the week from last week. Montana's running back racks up 145 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns as he takes home Offensive Player of the Week, while on defense, Kokomo's Douglas Abbott takes Defensive Player of the Week after recording an amazing 14 tackles, 2 interceptions, and a forced fumble. Also, as we approach the end of the season, the first college football playoff prediction has been posted, and for the first time ever, High Desert State is projected to make the playoffs as it stands today. However, we still have games to be played, including the one today where Gulf Coast has made the trip here to Ohio to take on Cuyahoga in what should be a fun one. I'll send it to the broadcast team and see you after with news and results from around the conference.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks.
He's into the open down the middle. The 20. He's at the 10. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends, like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that.
There he goes. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
He'll pull it down.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Back to pass, it's Cortez. Grabbed behind the line, it's Rush. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Looking to throw for it. Snagged in the middle, it's Rush. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Got him downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
On the run, it's Underwood. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
It's a turnover on downs.
Off the play fake on 1st down. To throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Fires to the right. Got his man. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. The short hands, it's Fry. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Still running at the 35. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. The pull and throw off the RPO. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
To the air, it's Cortez. Catch in the middle, it's Rush. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third down, they got to get it to Neptune. He'll have to launch a rocket. That's caught. It's Rush. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snap to the back. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. It'll be a draw. Breaks the tackle. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Gets it out fast. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it on the outside. Touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Arkansas State fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. The thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough, and they could just find a way. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to ULM. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to throw, it's Cortez. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass. Rush is on him. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
You got to be so careful, too, David, because on 3rd and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage, too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. To the air on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. From the gun, running back gets to give.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Rush. Still running at the 40. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of the game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And that last run leaves him with a third down. Will they keep it on the ground? To throw, it's Cortez. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they decide to trot out the kicker.
On the field goal.
And it's right down the boulevard. Now the lead is down to 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner goes down. Here comes the offense back onto the field. RPO complete to open the drive.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Finding an escape route. Got a first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO, because everybody was covered. He just takes off, and he shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision. He's got the speed. He looks so natural when he's in the second level carrying the rock.
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Bell. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Second down.
Looking to fire. And his throw is incomplete. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After the miss, the lead still at 11.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Now this offense is back on the field. Looking for a man. It's Cortez. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grab near the marker. It's Rush. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Makes the grab. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. They'll line up for a second down play.
Second down.
They'll keep it on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
Hey, who says hitch passes can't get big yards? Receiver catches it, makes a guy miss, and goes and gets a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Underwood. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires left. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Cortez. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. It's complete on the right side. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Got his man downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Got it in the middle, it's Fry. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. Lost to throw on 1st down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Bringing the heat. And they're in for a touchdown. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point puts them on top 21-6. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
And the offense.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw, it's Cortez. Makes the grab over the middle.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. On the run, fires downfield. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Going right to work up top. Got it in the middle. It's Bell. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Fry. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now on 2nd down. Back to throw time, running short in the half. Got a man. It's Grant. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fry. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Just about set to get this second half underway.
Set to kick this one away.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Cortez. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Makes the grab on the right. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Brings up third down.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. On 4th down, looking to pass. Extending the play. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. The give to the lone running back. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Dropping back, it's Cortez. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Right down the boulevard. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Set to kick off.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
First and 10.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Pulls it in. It's Bell. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. Makes the catch at the 30. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Dropping back, it's Cortez. Looking to scramble. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Offense lining up quickly.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Catch in the middle. It's Crosby. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Brings up 3rd down.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Anderson. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Let's see what they've got on second down.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 1st and 10, they're down to the 25. Give to the single back. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Motion from the wideout. Right back to him on the ground. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Play number 7 on this drive, and it'll be 3rd and 2. To the air, it's Cortez. Caught near the sticks, it's Anderson. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up for the PAT.
For the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Oregon has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. This offense has been electric. They're up 14 over Penn State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off the play fake on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Second down after the offense averted absolute disaster. Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got it. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Defense has stepped up. It's 4th down.
No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. The running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Back to pass, it's Cortez. Out of the backfield, he's open. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Brings up third down.
Now the play fake. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Grant. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Second down, they'll go to the air. Going downfield for the big play. Hauls it in down the sideline. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on second down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Back to throw, it's Cortez. Makes the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Offense in the hurry-up.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Right down the middle. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
It's complete to the left. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Fry. Turning it on. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. On the option. He'll pitch it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. On the ground. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
You know, good teams just know how to close games out, and you're seeing that right now with this team, right? Your defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they've padded their lead. And this just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Rush. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here comes the heat. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
3rd down coming up.
Back to throw. It's Cortez. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Wants to keep it in the air. On target over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. From the red zone, looking for a space. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. Lost to fire on 2nd down. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got his man. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. He'll pull it on the read. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Get it out on the screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to throw. It's Cortez. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Just gets rid of it before the heat. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Downfield and incomplete, the defense holds. This offense has it with really good field position. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Pressure coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Makes one man miss. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. The defense calls a timeout, trying to get itself organized. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Gulf Coast wins that one comfortably, and you have to feel sorry for the Cuyahoga fans as they face another poor season this year. Let's see how the other results went. Modesto picks up the win against Montana, ruining their win streak, while elsewhere, AFMU wins a tight one in overtime against Kokomo Tech. Also, San Antonio shocks many by taking down a solid Garden City team. That might hurt Garden City's chances of making the conference championship. Let's see how those results affect the conference standings. High Desert State now sits in the number 1 spot, while Muncie sits in number 2. However, Montana, Garden City, and Modesto are all close by, waiting to steal the spot away. As the season heats up here in the last few weeks, let's see our Week 11 matchups. Week 11 is pretty quiet with only 4 games, but they could all impact the conference heavily with the top teams all playing. High Desert State will host Montana, Gulf Coast welcomes Garden City, and Modesto will take on Cuyahoga. But our game of the week will focus on Muncie facing AFMU in Indiana. That's all for this week. We'll see you next time for more Pac-12 football.